What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dollar Mike back at it again with another video, and today's video is going to be no different. We're going to be talking about investing because it's such an important topic, especially right now when the markets look like they're going down for a long time going forward. Either way, we're talking about investing today for a great reason, because you need to understand the expense of not investing. Yes, you heard me correctly. You need to understand the expense of not investing, and I'm going to explain that here right now in this video. So let's get right into the video. Let's go. If you're new to my channel or haven't seen some of my videos before, I make videos going over all different types of personal finance topics. So that means saving your money, investing your money, budgeting, credit cards. It's all covered right here on Dollar Mike. So if you're interested in anything like that, then make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button to see more content like it. So if you have been watching me, you would know that I started my investing journey back in 2020 when the whole market took that major dip at the beginning of the pandemic. Pretty much I invested before then. I didn't really know too much about investing. I pretty much only had an Acorns account where I just put money in every single month pretty much and just let Acorns do whatever it wanted to do. With Acorns, you put your money in, they put it into one of their preset portfolios, and your money just is invested pretty much. But going forward, when the whole market crashed in March of 2020, April roughly, I put about $3,000-$4,000 of my own money into it because I wanted to learn how to invest, and I also wanted just to take that jump. I figured if I don't do this, then I might not be able to retire when I get older. I don't really know what the point was, but I knew the jump I needed to take was basically to start investing, to pretty much teach myself how to invest. I wasn't willing to just learn on my own without actually taking any type of risk, and that's exactly what I did. Now, like I mentioned before, the market is all over the place for tons of different reasons that I got into in previous videos, but we can just say inflation, leadership as far as the government, we can talk about COVID, we can talk about three other things that might have the market all over the place right now. But in that whole process, my portfolio has went from about $3,000 to about $33,000 as it stands today. I wanted to reach that point in life where people always dream about, where they pretty much do whatever they want and they get passive income maybe every single week, monthly. Maybe they have a product or something they sell, maybe they invest, maybe they do something else. But I wanted to reach that point where I was receiving passive income every single month that simply would support my lifestyle, pretty much giving me the ability to do whatever I wanted. Now, does that mean I don't want to work? No, that's far from it. I've been working since I've been 15 years old, and I honestly love working. At that point in time, I just wanted to reach a point where I could go ahead and invest my money now, do a lot of hard work right now, and then maybe in about 10, 15 years, go ahead and do whatever I want, pretty much. Still work on whatever I personally want to work on, but I don't have to work for anyone else to get any money to, of course, cover the bills that I might have in the future, depending on what I do in the future. But overall, I would always be working regardless. I plan to work my whole life because I enjoy working, just on my own time, not on someone else's time. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But the whole point is to have the ability to have the option to do whatever you want, because you don't have to take care of bills, or if you do have to take care of bills, your bills are covered by passive income that you already put in all the work for previously in your life, and you can do whatever you want later on in your life. But regardless, back to investing. If you want to reach that type of point in your life, you probably do need to invest. It doesn't have to be investing in the same sense of what I'm doing right here, investing into the stock market. It could be investing into someone else's business, making your own product and having your own business from that. Maybe you start your own t-shirt company. Maybe you do whatever. I'm not sure, but you do have to invest to reach a point like that. That's not the only way to reach it, but I think that's a great way to reach it. So for example, let's just say I needed $5,000 every single month to support my lifestyle that I would have sometime in the future. That $5,000 every single month will cover all my bills, and it will cover a little bit of leisure activities like vacation, traveling, all that kind of good stuff. Anything after that would just be money I'm working extra to get, and I would just do whatever I want with that money. To reach that point, currently I would need about $2 million invested from my standards, and pretty much I would take 3% of that every single year from that $2 million portfolio that I would have. That 3% equals out to about $60,000. So pretty much I would be withdrawing $60,000 of that portfolio every single year. You divide that by 12 and you get $5,000 every single month. That $5,000, like I said, will go towards bills, vacation, leisure, whatever you wanted to go towards. On top of that, you would obviously be in a position to be making money while you're still withdrawing that 3% every single year. So you always pretty much either come out on top or even or whatever, so you don't pretty much burn yourself out early. You don't lose too much money, or you don't withdraw more money than you're making every single year. So great, perfect, cool. I figured it out. Just need $2 million. No big deal. We got that. But that's actually the problem. We don't, or per se, I don't have $2 million to go ahead and pull 3% from every single year to give me $5,000 every single month. Don't have it. I could get it, but we're going to run the numbers and figure out how to do that. And I'm also going to run the numbers and explain to you the expense of not investing when you don't do it. So Run the numbers. Let's do that.
All right, so we're now on my Mac, and I have this website loaded up right here. This website is known as moneychimp.com. On this website, they have calculators and such that you can use for different type of money things. In this instance, we're going to use the compound interest calculator. So I'm going to go ahead on over to calculator, and the compound interest calculator pops right on up. They do have other calculators, but we're not going to use that for today's video. So let's just say we're going to start. We're talking about numbers right here. So let's just say we're starting out our investment with $0. So let's just say we plug in 0. Your current principal is how much you have or how much you're starting out with. So we're going to say we're starting out with 0. Let's just say you're the same age as me. I'm 25 years old. So if you're the same age as me, let's say you're going to put in $250 every single month into the stock market. So $250 every single month is going to be $3,000 every single year. So let's plug in 3,000. That'll be your annual addition because that's how much you're adding to your portfolio every single year. Now you can say years to grow. Let's say you're retiring in 40 years. So what's that? 40 years, I would be, instead of 25, I would be 65. 25, 35, 45, 55, 65. So 40 years, I'll be 65 years old. I don't really retire at 65. I don't think that's a fun time. I want to retire as early as possible. But, you know, generally speaking, we're going to go with that. 40 years. Let's also say for interest rate, this is your average rate of return that you're going to get every single year. On average, the stock market returns somewhere around 6 to 8% every single year. So let's just say 7%. And we're going to keep compound interest annually times at 1. Keep it at 1. Pretty much means that's how many times your money is going to compound on top of each other every single year. Now, if you don't understand this, before I click the calculate button, if you don't understand this, pretty much like I said, we're starting out with $0, so you're brand new to investing. You've never done it before. Starting out with $0, you're investing $3,000 every single year, and you're getting a 7% return on your money every single year. So that means after 1 year, without doing that, it means after 1 year, $3,000 times 0.07, you're going to get $210. So you investing just $3,000 that first year is going to make you $210. That $210 is going to get reinvested into that original portfolio, and this is going to continue to compound every single year for 40 years. Let's go ahead and click calculate. Boom, we're going to come out right here with $640,828. Well, $640,828.71. So you may say, cool, I got $640,000. It took me 40 years to get there. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how much money that's going to be worth in 40 years, but the point is, that's what you got. Now, let's just say, we can also change the numbers, of course. Let's just say you didn't invest for 1 single year. So that means you didn't put in that $3,000, that $250 a month. You didn't put that in for 1 single year. So let's change it to 39. Everything else stays the same. You're still getting the average rate. You're still putting in 3,000. You still start with 0. But let's just say you missed 1 single year. Calculate again. $595,000. So that means you went from $640 to $595 just for not investing $3,000 in 1 single year. That means you missed out on $45,000 just by not investing $3,000 for 1 single year. And you may say, well, how is that possible? And like I just said, your money continues to be compounded every single year as long as you continue to invest in the stock market or continue to invest in whatever. But like, for example, this is the stock market, so that's what we're using. So yeah, that $210 that you received in that first year, it goes back into that portfolio. So now your portfolio value is $3,210. And then the next year, it'll be a little bit more than that. The next year, it'll be a little bit more than that. It's a snowball effect. It's going to continue to compound. So just you not investing for 1 single year cost you $45,000. That's insane. And of course, the more money you have or the more you invest, these numbers fluctuate, these numbers change. But every single year that you're not investing, you're losing money by not investing. And that's the whole point I'm trying to get at. That's exactly what I'm trying to say here. So let's do a different example, something a little bit more, something a little bit more realistic, at least for me personally. So I'll show you guys how much money I invest right now every single year. So let me plug these numbers in real quick and we'll cut. All right, so we are back. Right now, my current principal is sitting at $50,000. I actually have more than that, but just for the number's sake, I'm just going to make it 50K. And that's $50,000 across all my different portfolios. I have crypto, stocks, mostly stocks, but I have a little bit in crypto as well. So 50K. On top of that, I invest a little bit over $1,500 every single month. So I'm just going to say $1,500 every single month, which is $18,000 every year. So current principal, how much I have now, $50,000. Annual addition, how much I'm adding to my portfolio, all my portfolios across the entire year, $18,000. On top of that, 37 years to grow. So 37 years would take me to the age of 62, which is a little bit younger than 65. Still not as early as I like it to be, but 62, which is, I guess, an average retirement age, or quote unquote an average retirement age. That's 37 years. And then the interest rate, how much money I'm making on average across all those years, across those 37 years, how much on average I'm making. Because you're not going to get 7% every single year. You're not going to get 10% every single year. It's going to be somewhere around that average of 6 to 8% roughly. So we go ahead and calculate that. That's going to bring me to about $3.7 million. 3.7 million if I keep everything the same, if I get an average of 7% every single year for 37 years, $18,000 invested yearly, all good to go. But if I go ahead and lower that by, like, same thing, go ahead and lower that by 1 year. So if I simply don't invest that $1,500 every single month for 1 single year, how much money am I going to miss out on? And this is the whole point. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say start investing as soon as possible, because you're going to be better off in the long run, even if you're investing just a little bit of money. But let's just see how much money I'm going to lose out on by simply not doing this for 1 year. I'm going to miss out on about, what does it look like? 3.7. We're at 3.43, so about $300,000. What could $300,000 buy you right now? A lot. It could buy you, it could buy you a lot. To be honest, it could buy you a home, depending on where you live at in the United States, because home prices are crazy right now. It could buy you a brand new Lambo if you want that, a Ferrari, a McLaren if you're into cars and stuff like that. It could buy you a lot of things. I think anybody would be happy with an extra $300,000 versus not having it at all. And that's exactly the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is that you need to start early. You need to start right now, because you're missing out on potential gains that you don't even know about. Right now, the market is in turmoil. Wow, that's a crazy word. I like that word, though. Right now, the market is in turmoil. We're in a time where people may think it's a terrible time to invest because the market keeps going down. You guys can see it in my portfolio. I was just tipping $40,000 portfolio, and I have not touched $40,000 in my Robinhood portfolio ever since the market started dropping. I would say in about November or December of last year. Really January of this year, the market has just been going down. I think we're down about 23% on average this year. But the point I'm trying to make is, like, this is the best time to buy, because you're sitting at a point where everything's at a cheaper price. You're going to get in when it's cheap, and you're riding the wave when it goes back up. Now, for a long-term investor, none of this honestly matters. What's going on today, what's going on next year, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, none of it matters. Because to me, every time I see a crazy dip like this, I'm just going to continue to buy more. Someone in the short term, maybe they need their money in 4 to 5, 6 to 10 years. You might be a little worried, or you're about to retire. You might be a little worried because you want your money now, because you reached that stage in your life, and that's the whole point of investing. Investing early, starting early, and you'll be all good to go. You get to a point where you have so much, it's okay if it takes a little bit of a dip, because you're good to go. I can still withdraw this money, the 3% I want to withdraw. I can withdraw 3% from this. Let's see, what's 3% of 3.5 million times 0.03? That's $105,000. I can withdraw that divided by 12. That's $8,700 every single month. Now, when I turn 62, I don't know how much this is actually going to be worth, but I would rather have $3.4 million at age 62 versus not having any money at age 62. Do you see what I'm saying? That's exactly the whole point I'm trying to get across. You lose money by not starting early, by not starting on time, and that's just what I want to let you guys know in today's video. So if you grasp that, you get that concept, let me know if you do in the comment section down below. I try to make it as simple as possible, but yeah, if you got it, you got it. You're good to go. Run with it. Start investing. And if you want to learn how to start investing, I have tons of videos on the channel already going over that. So definitely check those videos out. The link will be right up there, probably right in the corner, because I'm not sure where I'm going to put this little video at. So yeah, let me cut back to my main camera and we'll close this video out.
Well, so we're back over here. As you can see, I got all my screens behind me, my iPad, the camera I was using. I got all the tech behind me because I wanted to try to get this concept down packed for you guys. I want to make sure you understand the risk or the expense of not investing less. Yes, you lose money by waiting longer to invest. I don't care if you're scared, just start. Even if it's just $100, just start, because you lose money. It's just that simple of a fact. You lose money. Right now is the best time to go and do it. The market has been going up for years. It's finally going down. It's finally going down. Right now, we're down about over 20% on the year. So it's a great time to get started. It's also a scary time to get started because we don't know how much lower it can go. But if you're a long-term investor, it doesn't matter. So take that with what you will. Do what you gotta do. Start investing. Like I said, check my videos out. They'll be linked right up there to get your portfolio started. And I also think I'm gonna make a new investing, how to invest video in general, and I might make a course as well. So if you're interested in that, let me know down in the comment section below. But that's all I got for this video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay positive. Stay hydrated. I got some water right here because I'm parched. And every time I make these videos, I burp, and I don't understand. I never burp, bro. I never burp. Make these videos, I start burping. I don't understand, but whatever. That's all I got. I'm glad I didn't spill that. That's all I got for this video. I'm out. Thank you guys for all the support. I really do appreciate it. It's been a struggle getting everything together with this apartment. I'm still on the vlogs. The vlogs have not stopped. I've been recording. It's just a lot going on right now, and I'm working on even more stuff in the background. So just stay locked in. Stay tuned. That's all I can really tell you right now. But I'm out. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Stay positive. Dollar Mike. Peace.